My name is Jean-Jacques Lesgourgues. I am the owner of Château de Laubade. I have managed the company during 32 years, and presently my son Denis and Arnaud they are two boys, and we had 5 children with my wife. The 2 boys are managing now the company, and they are very professional. Château de Laubade is very specialized in Armagnac production. We are not a merchant, we are property. We produce our own eau de vie, and we are very specialized in the top of the market. We do not deal low qualities or low products. We only produce Armagnac more than 10 years old, and we are the leader of the profession in this segment. Armagnac of Laubade are Base Armagnac, which is the most prestigious appellation for Armagnac. Our Armagnac are very recognizable by their typicity and their singularity, very fruity for the young one, more and more oriented on oxided and rancio tasting. We do not want to put too much wood, because wood brings some acidity and astringences, and we mainly privilegate fruit and flowers flavors than wood flavors. Vanilla, yes, but not too much. The quality is very specific because we only distribute our own products produced in the same terroir, and our deal, our challenge is to maintain the terroir by agronomic practices which are very strict and very traditional. We do not use fertilizer and pesticides. Fertilizers, we only use manure of sheep, and no herbicides, and the traditional work for the vineyard. We take care in the élevage, as we produce our own barrels. We buy the trees in a national state forest. We select them, and we have our own wood, and we control the wood on all the chain process. Every Armagnac are stored in the property, and we distribute mainly assemblage, blends, as XO and Hordage. We also have a very prestigious and recognized and with a good distribution, which is intemporel numéro 5. But we have also the widest, the biggest store inventories of millésime, vintages. We store vintages since 1883. They are our oldest one, the oldest of the farm, of the company. And we presently have 75 different vintage on the last 100 years. 1989, one of my favorite. 1983, which is really for me one of the best one. 1974, 1962, which is really absolutely merveillous, and the best of all are 1955. I love 1955. We are organized by our own distribution system in France, in Germany, in the United States, in China now, and we export among around 70 or 75 different countries. Since I was young, I love art, and at the beginning, when I was young, I had anticipated to make a career in the art, either as a painter or a sculptor or architect and so. But at least my parents convinced me to study agronomy, what I did, and I managed a company which was in biotechnology and seed breeding, vegetal plant breeding. And in the meantime, I was starting in collecting when I was very young. I started to buy when I was 18, 19, 20. When I was a student, I was buying art, and all my life I have collected. It's the taste to belong art to live with, and I have with my wife we have built a very important collection of contemporary art of the years 80 and 90, from 1980 to 2000. Soulages, as César, as Viala, as Buraglio, the young generation, Pages, Tony Grand, enfin, and so. Naturally, Combas and Boiron, which were new age, and I have some foreign, from outside, as Di Suvero, Plensa, and so. Well, I love garden. I love trees. You know, for me, the trees is a big sculpture in the nature, and I love trees. And we keep big gardens, and we have sculpture in the gardens. And here, Château de Laubade has the same. We wanted to have a sculpture in the property. Then we decided 30 years ago to organize, to welcome here artists once a year, one artist per year, and he had the mission to create artwork in the site and in relation with the culture of the vineyard. Then during 20 years we have favored a collection of 20 works. During 10 years we stopped, and we did not develop this approach, but now we are starting again with younger generation of less of 30 years, young artists, and we want to develop installations, we want videos, we want conceptual art, photos, and so the new form of arts which are presently developed and expressed by the artists. And we are starting again for 20 years, I think. We have Yves Guérin, we have Roland Cognier, Vincent Barré. One Roland Cognier is oak trunk in the vineyard, in the land, which express land, the distillation and the élevage in barrel. Another one is Vincent Barré, the quality product with the face of the quality, and which is a bird on the plot. Another one is Yves Guérin's creation of the light, and all the process of the production of save and sugar and alcohol through the expression of mirrors, taking the light and expressing some days a rainbow. Yes, and so. One of them have created the 4 Musketeers, the 3 Musketeers of Alexandre Dumas, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis, and D'Artagnan. They are at the entrance they are very abstract. They are not figurative, but it's the expression of the art of living of Gascony through the Musketeers. Yeah, really and truly, Armagnac eating is not my preferred way of gastronomy. I do prefer a good Bordeaux and for eating, and Armagnac after when I have time, and I drink a lot of Armagnac. I drink very much Armagnac. Yes, and my wife too, because she loves Armagnac, And when we play cards, we drink every time Armagnac, and so we are good consumers. We are very good consumers. Je vais faire la première sculpture odoriférante en la mettant dans de l'altuglace, laissant la place du nez pour sentir l'Armagnac et le rhum.